Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakatash. The belongs to teachers, elders, and apostle of Great Millstone, likewise brothers putting out this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled Last Rite, Mentality of Jake. Let's take a look at the meaning of last rites. It means a Catholic sacrament that consists of prayers and ministration given to a Christian who is dying or about to die. The sacrament is also known as the commendation of the dying or the celebration of viaticum. It is intended to ensure that the forgiveness of sin and entrance into heaven. The sacrament may include confessions, Holy Communion, and anointing of the sick, and the apostolic pardon. Now, we've seen in many movies where you get these, Edomites that go to the little booth, and these priests would, they would confess their sin, and these priests, would say, all sin is forgiven, which we know is a crock of BS because only the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai can forgive sin. Also, Jake's, embedded into the culture of these Edomites, when they see something like this with these, with sweet Jesus on the cross, and, the two other, who are being executed with him, we know one of them said to him, that he should not have been put to death, that they were the ones that were in the wrong. And, Yahweh Shai, who they were ignorantly called Jesus, said, today you'll be with me in paradise. This has been taken into in the concept that, all you have to do is when you're on your deathbed, when you're about to die, let's say if you're in a plane, and it's going down to the ground, in the last 20 seconds, or we could say Kobe Bryant could have said, sweet Jesus, please forgive me for everything I've done all my entire life. And then just like that, you go to heaven, which, this is a crock of crap. And this is why you see Jake not hearkening, to the words that's coming from the true servants that are sent out in the highway in the Bible and the unicorn, giving you what the real nature of the Most High, Yahweh Shai Shai, is. And it's not about last minute right. Let's go into the book of Matthew 7:21. It reads, not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So there is things that we have to do that pleases the Father, Yahweh Shai Shai, okay, in order to secure a place in heaven, okay? And heaven is going to be on earth. It's not going to be in the fluffy clouds that these Christian, churches, these Catholic churches teaches the people, okay? And this is the reason why you see they Jakes especially, we were in the Christian world too. I can admit for myself too, I used to believe in that because that was told to me. Hey man, you can be as wicked as you want to be, and all you have to do is say, Jesus forgive me, and then that's it. Oh God forgive me, and that's it. Make the sign of the cross, from your forehead down to your chest, and say, God forgive me, and then that's it. And for years, I thought that was the case until I actually was awakened that was not the case. Let's go in the book of John 3:3, and it reads, Yahushua answered and said unto him, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of power. Okay, now, we know this is when he was talking to Nicodemus, okay, and, this stumped him because he was like, well, how can a man be born again? Okay, he didn't understand, you have to be cleansed, you have to change your ways, there's a rebirth of the new you. You can't be the old you, okay, walking in the darkness of this world, okay? And this is what Jake's them are doing because they believe some way, somehow, they could finesse the Most High, Yahweh Shai Shai, but you can't. Let's go to the book of Revelation 16:15, because we can see here, nobody knows when he's coming, okay? He says, what? Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked and see his shame. Okay, so you can't finesse the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai. He controls everything, okay? And as you see in his background playing, when you have a death row inmate, okay, about to be executed, they go through all the rituals of eating, then the priest or the pastor come inside there, pray for them, and they go, oh, I am so remorseful, and if I could do it all over again. And I'm playing this in the background just to add content to what I'm bringing out here, because these are things that we see constantly in literature here in Great Babylon, America, across this earth, but especially in Esau's movies, okay? And this is part of that snare that is keeping our people in this immersed state of last right mentality. Let's go to the book of James 2 and 14. It reads, what does it profit, my brethren, though a man say he has faith and have not works, can faith save him? Now you talk to any Christian and they'll say, I believe in Jesus, I believe in God. Oh yes, I believe in sweet Jesus and I believe in God. And they really do. They really do. Because in their head, the image of God and Jesus is this old white man who's God, and Jesus is this long hair, hippie looking dude with blue eyes and brown hair who loves everybody. Because why? He died to save everybody according to Christianity. But we know that that's totally different. It says, what does it profit, my brethren? Though a man say he has faith, I believe, I have faith, I really believe in God and Jesus, and have no works, can faith save him? Okay, you have to have also the works. Okay, you have to demonstrate it. Okay, so here's Jake's. They'll argue to the T with you and say, you know what, I that's not true. I have faith. You just have to believe. Well, okay, let's go to Luke 10 and 2. It says, therefore say unto them, the harvest is truly great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, Yahushua Mashiach, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest. We got a lot of work to do here. You have Esau about to bring out the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. You have wars, rumors of wars. World War III already started. You have an economic collapse that's about to happen on this entire earth. All these countries are going to fall. Okay, you're going to see this whole earth implode on itself as everybody, turn into mad savages. I don't care what country it is. Okay, and you also have the wicked that are diabolically planning this so that they can step up to be the saviors of everybody on this earth. And it's our job to not only expose these wicked people, but also expose what they are looking to implement on this earth. Okay, because we are the watchmen of Yasharala. Okay, we are the protectors of the sheep. Okay, we're also wanting our people out there that are, constantly, rebelling against, Vice counsel, that hey man, this man doesn't have your best interest. Okay, you can't finesse the Most High Yahweh Shai by being a wicked Jake all your life and then think at the last minute, some way somehow, just before I die in the hospital or in the bed or get hit by a car, okay, if I have enough bread inside of me, I just gonna have to ask for forgiveness, and then that's it. Okay, and that's not the case. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 14 and start with verse 10. Because see, Jake, you're going to be caught off guard. You're going to be caught off guard, and it's going to be much, much worse than you believe. Okay, this is Jeremiah 14:10. It says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai unto this people: Thus have they loved to wander; they have not refrained their feet. Therefore, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai doth not accept them. He will not now remember their iniquity and visit their sins." So the Lord is about to visit the sins, okay, of His people. Okay, and this is why you're starting to see a lot of jakes getting put down right now. Okay, and this is going to increase more and more and more. And it says, "Then said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai unto me, pray not for this people for their good. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. When they offer burnt offering and oblation, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence." Okay, so there's gonna come a time when y'all are gonna be looking around for the prophets. You're gonna be looking around for these lessons. You're gonna be going to every platform looking like, what is going on? You're gonna be looking for some source of comfort, which is these scriptures. Okay, now it's like, okay, now this is starting to make sense. I don't understand. Okay, you're going to try all the things that you've been taught all your life. Try to pray to sweet Jesus, which you know that's not the name. You've heard it. We said it. Okay. But then, hey, you're going to be running for your life from the sword. You're going to be starving to death. Okay. Esau's going to be chasing you. Okay. You're going to be turning on each other. Okay. And guess what? We've been instructed not to pray for you, not to feel sorry for you. Okay. This is your time right now to get out of this state of last right mentality. Okay, it doesn't work. Let's give you an example of the state that you jakes are in right now. When we go into the book of Luke chapter 12 start verse 16, okay, and this is a parable that the Mashiach was speaking about. He says, "And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, Thou hast much goods lay up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry, which is the spirit that Jakes are in right now. Because again, they think, well, I can enjoy this life and, enjoy the fruits of my labor. And hey, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. But I have that glimmer of hope by asking for forgiveness. At the last second, it says, but power said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul should be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So this man is going to go to sleep and he will never wake up. The Lord is going to put him to death. And he has no clue. He has so much. So he never used his time or his wealth, okay, to go and on and give glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to use his wealth that the Lord blessed him with, to do something, okay, that's going to be pleasing in the sight of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And said he's thinking to himself, hey, I'm so great, you know what? I get enough now to go chill out and relax like that. And that's the state many of our Jakes in. Now, we know we are the poor, but there are many Jakes that are doing exceptionally well in Great Babylon, America, despite, okay, being former slaves, okay, and living under an oppressive system. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3, because we always like to, we have to bring this out. Because if you don't believe, it doesn't matter. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, it's delayed, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. The Lord is showing mercy right now. He has the gates open, okay, for those for the time of repentance, okay. And this is mainly the Lord showing mercy on His elect, okay, because there's going to come a time when the elect will be sealed and judgment will begin. And Jake, let's put it to you this way, okay? This last right mentality is not the mentality you need to be in, okay? Because this is not for us. This is for those Edomites. This is what they have set into your mind, and it is going to get you put to death. Lord willing, the elect was edified. Let the close of give no glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadah, Shalom.